なんで
私があなたを見極めるまで勝手に死なれては困ります。さて、脱出しますよ。
え、どっから？
What's going on, my friends? Today we're talking about the dark history of the Reincarnated Villainess. It was episode number 2, and I have to give this show high praise. I'm really loving the... You know how in video games they call like things like a gameplay loop, like you do this, you do that, you do this, and then you loop it back to this, and that's what makes it fun, right? Like if you think about Pokemon, it's like you catch it, you level it up, you battle it, you catch another one, you level it up, you battle it, you go to the next story beat. So I love the way that they do it in this show. It's thing happens with sister, right? So the main character, once again, just to reintroduce you guys, main character is Iana. She is a fictional character based on this girl's 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐸𝐵 fantasies when she was in middle school about wanting to go to another world and wanting to be isekai and wanting to fall in love with another world. And basically she used her writing as an outlet to pour in her emotions and frustrations of what she didn't like in her real life. She wasn't popular with boys. She wrote the character being very popular with boys. She was interested in sex, and she wrote some weird stuff around monsters in this world. So totally makes sense. And so it revolves around Iana, and it revolves around Konoha, which are the two main characters. Ayana's our main character, and then the Konoha is the main character of the story that she wrote originally. And she's completely rewriting her villainous history here. And I love that the loop is thing happens with Iana and thing happens with sister. Then it loops back to telling us, well, here's the reason I wrote it this way in middle school. Here's the event that happened. Here's what was happening during my life in middle school of why I wrote this in a certain way. And the interactions with her mom in Japan in the original world is just freaking hilarious. The mom is just awesome, just doing laundry, just doing mom stuff, right? I'm like, I think about that's probably how I am with my kids, just like, you know, just kind of just there. And, you know, she's just getting, why are you here, you know? But I love the loop of, you know, things happen. Then she explains why the things are happening based on her real life events in middle school. And it'll show us what happened there, you know, through verbal, you know, but it kind of shows her in the world at that age, writing, you know, just ripping up papers and stuff. And then it goes back to the world, and the next thing happens, and that happens again. I was like, that doesn't really get old to me because I really like it because we're not really getting her in the other world. We're just kind of getting her and what her mental was. Why did she write the monster doing ravenous things to Konoha? Well, it's because this thing happened. Why are the guys written this way? Well, it's because the guys in her school were like this. Why is this happening? Well, her mom made her really mad. She's, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's really funny. So with this episode, you know, the events that happen is she goes to the forest with her sister. Her sister gets stolen by one of the ravenous beast monsters. She goes straight in to go and save her sister. Then she gets invited to a ball later. She has her sister like not want to dance with anybody because if she does, this starts her sister's next journey. She's trying to avoid that, to avoid death flags. The sister later on says, oh, it's because my ankle. I hurt my ankle. I didn't really want to dance. My sister must have noticed that. And I love how like things keep falling into place for her. She ends up dancing with the main character's soul, which is the dude who's trying to kill her or would kill her essentially. But she's basically kind of falling in love with him. A fire breaks out. He saves her once again. We get a version of her in Japan, kind of like, you know, oh, my doki doki, you know what I mean? And then the episode kind of ends with him, you know, committing that like, I'm going to stick with you until I can figure you out. And I just really love that as well too. So overall, we have fun. It's a lot of comedy. There is romance here, but it's just the way that it's doing it. It's very good so far. So yeah, having a 10 out of 10 experience with it. Definitely a 7 out of 10 anime so far, but 7 out of 10 is pretty good. But having a 10 out of 10 fun experience, just kind of watching it. So yeah. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. Sorry for this video being late. If you guys didn't know, I run a YouTube gaming channel as well too, covering Pokemon on that channel. Description has the channel, so check that description out and subscribe to me over there. But yeah, if you're interested in that, check me out. But that's been consuming all of my time, and I'm going to get back into the groove of putting out all the anime videos, but it's going to take me a little bit to, frankly, catch up. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.